Good morning, Bhargav. Today is Thursday, September 14th, and here's the heads-up briefing for today. In Australasia and the Pacific Islands, we covered 10 issues. In North Asia, 6 issues. In Southeast Asia, 26 issues, along with 17 issues in South Asia and the major developments in the EMEA region.
All right. Thank you, Bassel. Can we move on to the major issues today?
Starting off with Australasia and the Pacific Islands, in PNG, at least 10 robbers broke into a Papua New Guinea Power Limited substation in Kokopo in East New Britain yesterday. The robbers attacked a staff member on duty and stole a computer, laptop, and mobile phone from the facility.
All right. So this is indicative of the need for more localized, comprehensive implementation of site security for major infrastructure projects. We have helped our clients with comprehensive assessments, which has further resulted in more comprehensive approach to risk management and security. Bassel, let's keep a track on such incidents and update our clients as usual. Thank you.
Sure, Bhargav. Moving over to North Asia, in South Korea, unionized rail workers will go on a nationwide strike from 9 a.m. today until 9 a.m. On September 18th local time. Nearly 20 to 60% of passenger and cargo train services are expected to be affected by the strike.
All right. Thank you.
In Southeast Asia and Indonesia, Labour Party workers are planning to carry out large-scale demonstrations throughout the country for 4 months, starting from September 21st to January 2024.
All right. And do you have any further information on this?
Yes, sure, Bhargav. Nearly 10,000 workers will protest at the State Palace and the Ministry of Manpower headquarters on September 21. After September 21, protests will be carried out throughout Jakarta. Additionally, there will be protests at Gedong State in Bandung, West Java, in Bogor and Bekasi, and in Depok, and the protests will continue in Tangerang.
All right, thank you.
In Myanmar, the Immigration Department announced that visa on arrival facilities will be provided for travelers from China and India on a trial basis.
All right, so that's interesting. Let's keep a close eye on such developments. Thank you.
Moving over to South Asia and Bangladesh, the BNP, Bangladesh Nationalist Party, will carry out rallies in 19 districts across the nation to reinstate its one-point demand through September. They are demanding that the ruling government resign and install a non-partisan government to oversee the upcoming elections in January 2024.
All right, that's interesting. Let's keep a close eye on this. Thank you.
Also in Bangladesh, a 15-party political alliance led by the Islamic Democratic Party, the IDP, was formed yesterday. It will be called the Progressive Islamic Alliance and includes parties like the Nizami Islam Bangladesh, the Bangladesh Public Freedom League, and the Bangladesh Nationalist Janata Party, among others.
All right. So now, with reference to your previous the issue, what you mentioned previously, as well as this one, it needs to be noted that despite the new parties and the divisions within the opposition, there seems to be a lack of direction as to where they are headed, primarily because there is a lack of leadership at the top, while the incumbent government led by Sheikh Hasina seems to be much stronger in terms of leadership. Now, of course, the question remains on who will succeed Sheikh Hasina if she does step down as expected. But let's observe what happens with these political parties as well. Thank you.
Sure, Bhargav, we'll keep a close eye on Bangladesh. Moving over to the EMEA region, concerning the Russian-Ukrainian conflict, the Ukrainian military intelligence, the GUR, said it seriously damaged 2 Russian vessels and struck port infrastructure in Sevastopol city in the Crimean Peninsula yesterday.
All right. Now that's interesting. Now, if they have struck such a major port, that means we can expect more of similar attacks, of course, fueled by the military aid packages from the West. Let's keep our clients updated on such developments. Thank you.
Sure. Also concerning Ukraine, Hungary may agree with three other countries, which are Romania, Slovakia, and Bulgaria, to bar Ukrainian grain imports to protect their local markets.
All right. So much for European support to Ukrainian government and people uh, with all the tensions going on. And now they want to protect their local markets and depriving Ukrainian goods of critical market with the closest market they've got. So this reeks of hypocrisy as usual from the West. Of course, Hungary has been quite vocal in its criticism of the Western stance towards Russia, but this basically demonstrates how the self-interest actually reigns over the so-called solidarity. With that, nothing further from my end, Bassel. Thank you.
Thank you, Bhargav. That's all for today.